Welcome to live Candlepin Bowling, Street Lanes, Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Home of the high single of 148. Low single, Masons at 44. High triple, done at the former New Palace at 325. So, all set up. Yeah, the first game usually goes like garbage. I either throw way left or way right. So now I gotta watch this thing. Make sure it works. Got a Putnam Street 8. Going down the tubes with a 7. We left the kingpin remaining for 9. So far, nothing impressive. 9, 8, 7, and a pair of 9s for 42. James, hello. There is no back. There's just 10 lanes here. Last frame we left the kingpin, now we leave the middle finger. That's number 1. Only at Putnam Street would a crap ball like that give you that. niner. Good enough. And we're already going to have problems with the camera. And a lousy 6. 2 frames to get 14. The sad part about that ball was that's exactly where I aimed because I thought it would do something. Eight is great. 8-6. And I'll discuss that later and forget like I usually do. If that were only ball 2. If that were only ball 2. That was a 10 that you missed, because God forbid this phone were to work. That 6 was the 7 didn't help either. We're at 84, and by the way, according to ICBA records of casual league bowlers, casual now, average skill is 80 to 100. So if we hit 80, good enough. There's also a little end game after each one. Random match number 112. If my score met that, I win a free game. Did not happen. I'm okay with that. Game number 2. Eight is great. remember I rotated the mic towards me this time, so I don't need to. Hippity hoppity, strikety strikety. The important thing is the ball hit the lane before the first lob line. Well, the only lob line. 2 El Stinko the bonus balls. What will they add up to? Double strikes. Yeah, I've done that here several times. So let's see if we can add another. Apparently I kissed the head pin. I didn't think it was going to hit it. 9 filled. We stick with the 9. Can't see it. Wish it was ball 2 because that went right where the other one went, and it was a piece of wood. 10. Regardless, it would have been a 9. Oh, that's also the half. 8, strike, then a 9. The first 2 balls are the 9, thus the fill. Then a 10 and a 9. So far, we're at 55. That decided it's probably going to start working now, which we like. Let's keep going. Be a spare. It's time for El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? Let's find out. The fill of 5 is okay, but I hate narrow leaves like that. Of course, the one place where the least could have happened, that's where it went. That's at 8. 3 frames to get 2. That'll be 10. Now, 2 frames to get 2 to hit middle of average. Pathetic 6. I missed by 1. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's still a good score, but of course, the votes always disappoint me. That 6 surely didn't help. I also want to say that this phone doesn't like working when it's warm. So if it's putting and you send a comment during that point, I may not see it. There's no intent to ignore anyone. And let's see. If I go to 61, I would have won a free game. But I'd rather the 99. Game number 3. Didn't want to hurt it. Middle finger for 9. Exact opposite side of the wood I was aiming for. At least it held. Just proving to you, last week was pure dumb luck. 9er. Speck up. Too little, too late. That's a 10. Tried to be fancy, but it didn't work. Fortunately, there was enough wood to get away with being fancy, to at least get the 9. Head on there. We got 8. Halftime report. 9, 9, 10, 9, 8. Right there on the cusp of average skill at 45 at the half. 3. Another 8, keeping it mediocre. If it's mediocrity, you know, halfway decent should be the right word there. 2 frames to get 9. Best we can do is an Emily. That's goose egg in 1, everything in 2. If that were only the first ball, that's an Emily, also known as a spare. Time for El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? Famous Putnam Street action saved that turd and made it a 7. And that counts because it hit a fair pin first. So, no real bad frames, slack 9. Ooh, if my matching number, the matching number is 83. If that were a 98, I would have won a free game. Game number 4. Nothing. Proving last week was dumb luck. 9 so far. 8 is great. Absolutely no help there. Bowling God's middle finger is what's left for 9. Week 7. We have for the half a 9, 8, 9, 10, and 7. We are 43. Like I said, if you're sending comments, they're not coming through. I only seen one. Let's continue. There we go, a spare. That should help us. It's now time for El Stinko, the bonus ball. Let's see what it gives us. Lives up to its wonderful name, too. There could be some redemption here with that one. Let's try this again with El Stinko, the bonus ball. And by the way, in Candlepin, any 3 marks in a row, spares, strikes, or combination thereof. I'm thinking of Candlepin stars and strikes for some reason. Any 3 combination of strikes and spares is a turkey. I'll show you the animation if it happens. Just watch an old guy fall down. Well, fortunately, he's okay. We got an 8 on El Stinko and a favorable spare leave, which means a 50-50 chance I'll blow it. The second ball just started falling into the gutter when it took out the other pin, so that's a 9. And we have a pin in the pit. Niner. I just needed the 9 to hit 100. We got the spare. Means this game wraps up with El Stinko the bonus ball. So if I can get all 10, that would make it a 111. Get rid of those pins. Stunk. The absolutely nothing truly making it El Stinko the bonus ball. Hello, Colonial. 101. Now to see what the magic number is. You know what? If I got a strike on the bonus ball, I went 1 away because the random match number was 112. And I'm pushing a button. But this phone does not like working. I definitely need to get a new one. Time is the problem. Start with a lovely 8. And I know people jump in and out and case anyone were to ask why we changed the angle in which we shoot them here at Putnam Street Lanes on lane 10, they no longer have Wi-Fi here. And in order to get a signal, in order to get a phone signal that's decent and will work, got to have it out here. It's kind of dodgy up against the wall. That would have been a good frame one. 2 will stink of the bonus balls. What will they add up to? Double strikes. I've done that several times here. Let's see if we can add another. Putnam Street action, save that. Middle finger left for 9, going for the 10. Middle finger remains for the 9. Welcome to Masons. The right thing to do was to leave the middle finger alone and get the other 3 for the 9. Going for the hero shot, I could have wound up with 6. And a week 7, I pushed up. There she goes. Oh, that's the halftime. We have an 8, then a strike, then a 9, which were from the first 2 balls, hence the fill. Then another 9, and then a week 7, but we're at 52. Exactly where I aimed it. Now if I hit that moving piece of wood, it would have been a foul. I took the risk. So now it's time for El Stinko, which I did not bring up here. A bonus speed. El Stinko was good. Niner. Down the gutter she went for an 8. The spare. All right, we got neighbors at 8. At 9, we're going to have to put it against the wall. And if it's going to interrupt, we're just going to have to call it good. El Stinko, the bonus ball. Will the bonus be this time? If I get a third mark in a row, any combination of strikes and or spares is a turkey and candle pin. But before we do, there's a pin in the pin. I gotta get rid of that piece of wood. There we go. Now we're good. I got screwed. El Stinko stinks for screwing me over. But it's a 9. Shall stand. Ooh, this is a good game. How high in the 3 digits are we going? We just need 1, and there's 2 frames. Again. All right. That one fell out of my hand for a niner. A little too much there. First thing that happened was, where is it? There, it was 7. I got a blur. Try not to get other people. Alrighty. Game number 6. Once we tell the computer, okay, the computer's got it. 57, I'd win a free game. But I got a crappy 117. I wanted a 57. Now we're ready for halftime. Game number 6. Still running? Yeah, kind of. I don't trust this camera though. That's a start. Two El Stinkos. What will they add up to? Can we get yet another double strike here? Remember, it's Putnam Street. That's why it's happened several times. There's the double. I can't believe this stupid thing. Can't believe this stupid thing crapped out when I got a double. Then again, my phone don't like to work. So I got a double. Two more El Stinkable bonus balls, one more El Stinkable bonus ball for frame 1. Never got a triple. Could this be a first? Oh, that was a bit much to ask though, wasn't it? Alright, so 4, 6, so that's 4 for the second ball of frame 1, making frame 1 a 24. And Curse of the Fill comes out. And that's a 6 fill on the strike for frame 2. So far, the false hopes of a perfect game are still intact. That's a 10. In Candlepin bowling, a perfect game is knocking down all the pins in your turn, regardless of the number of balls it takes. Minimum perfect game is 100. All 3 balls getting 10s. No them, and Chris Sargent for the highest scoring game of 245. And Chris Sargent's was not a perfect game. keeping the false hopes alive for another 10. Well, we knew the perfect game wasn't going to be a thing. That's a 9. And we got it's nowhere near the highest halftime I've ever had, but it's a good one. Got a strike in 1, then another strike in 2, and then 10 and 3. The first ball finishes the fill for frame 1, making that 24. The second ball knocks down another 4, making it a 6, for a total of 16 for frame 2. Then 4 was a 10 and 5 was a 9. So far, we're at 69. Good afternoon, Tom. But remember where we're bowling, where we have a 69 at the half. Putnam Street action, save that one for 8. I wish that was ball 2. That's a 10. I was saying to myself, that ball's better. Then I got a spare. That's a lot better. That means it's time for El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? I don't know if I could call that a stink leave. There was a lot of room for error for that one. El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will this one be? The name Cinderella is coming to mind right now. Stinko stinks for those narrow leaves, but a 6 puts us in Cinderella territory. With the bowling gods flipping us off for the night. If it weren't for that double strike, too bad you couldn't see the second one, because yeah, I gotta get a new phone. I keep saying that. Maybe one that'll work when it gets warm. 129. Let's see what our magic number is. If I got a 50, I would have won a free game. Time to plug it in, meaning it's going to get much warmer and fail quite often. So I keep an eye on this every frame when I reset the pins. Game number 7. Niner. Welcome to Masons. Thanks to Putnam Street action, we got out of that with an 8. And pinned in the pick. Head-ups. It's time for El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? Putnam Street action. Save that stinker. That's an 8 fill. One ball too late. 10. Both of those balls held on way too late. Could this be the great collapse? Halftime report. 9-8. Nine-eight strike. Then a 10. Because, you know, second ball had to miss everything. Making the 8 fill. And then a 6 for a lovely 51. Oh, 51 ain't too bad. That is the first stink frame of the day with 3. The great collapse is here. Middle finger of the bowling gods for 9. The great collapse continues with 7. 2 frames to get 10. It's starting to look a little impossible now. The Great Collapse is a short-lived one. Time for El Stinko the bonus ball. What will this bonus be? Absolutely nothing, because the Great Collapse. There's some false semblance of hope being over and done with. 10. The Great Collapse. And I managed to still get 90. Time to see the mystery number. 81. 9 points too high. Game number 8. It is great. That one fell out because I sucked. How backdoorsy can your strike be? 2, I'll Stinko the bonus balls. Let's see if we can get another double. Remember, it's Putnam Street, so I've done it several times. I have a feeling the Great Collapse is still going, even with the strike. 7 fill and a lousy lead. Curse of the fill, just the 7. Bowling balls. Remember who shot it. Niner. Halftime. 8-9. Strike. Curse of the fill with a 7. The only 7 from those two. Then a 9. At least we're at 50. That's about the only good thing there. Niner. Oh, no wonder this thing's behaving. It's not plugged in. It was almost dead. Hoping to hit the leftmost part, not cap it. Another Niner. time for El Stinko the bonus ball. A 1 will guarantee the very bottom of a 7. Nine makes it better. Now that qualifies as a dumb luck spare. Way off the mark. Just barely clipped the wood that barely clipped the pin. Once again, time for El Stinko the bonus ball. 2 3 digits. 2 is a guarantee. If I get a third mark, in Candlepin, that's a turkey. Any combination of strikes and spares, 3 in a row. We'll show you the animation. But let's just see what we get for El Stinko. El Stinko was a 5. Screwed.
Oh, that's a good one.
We end with 10. Alrighty, Phil was the weak point, but it wasn't really that bad. We got a 112. This time we got to remember to plug her back in. There we go. If I got a 63, I'd win a free game. Game number 9. Starting with a lovely 7. That was dumb luck. Must be a chip pin if that little took it down. El Stinko the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? For what it was, it kind of sucked. But I mean, the 6 feels all right. Squeaked out of Curse of the Fill with 8. Niner. And I believe this may be the halftime. Yes, it is. 7 spare, then an 8. First 2 balls made were 6 for that fill. 9 and 10. Exactly 50 on the nose. And as I'm saying, the phone and the internet's a little dodgy today, so if you're leaving comments and I'm not at least saying hello, then I'm not Alpha Mega sending you. It just never showed up. The wood giveth, the wood taketh away for 9. Another strike, but then again, Putnam Street. El Stinko, the bonus ball, times 2. And I have got several double strikes here because We got a 9 fill, leaving the bowling god's middle finger. The middle finger remains for the 9. That would be an 8. And pin in the pit. All right, wrapping it up with a stake of the bonus ball. When it matters most, it disappoints the most. The only thing that's look at that lousy 1 fill. Still at $1.06. Keeps reminding me the battery's about to die. It's riding that thin line right now. Oh, the matching number was 103. 3 points away. Again, in the wrong direction. I've matched it a couple times. Never knew a free game could be had of it. Game number 10. All right, what the heck just happened? Suddenly I got a screen asking to report this stream as a violation of some sort. I'm going to report my own stream for being bad. Game 10. Guess the bowling gods wanted us to look at their middle finger for a little longer. That one just stayed on. It hit the pin, then went in the gutter. It hit the pin first, therefore it's legitimate. It's only a little point difference if it went in the gutter before hitting the pin. But we're taking this as pin first, gutter second. Again, the wood can giveth and the wood taketh away. Screwed again with 9. Lousy 6. There was a helpful piece of wood we couldn't hit. Is great. Reverse half Worcester was left there. Halftime. 9, 10, 9, then the lovely 6, and then the 8 for 42. Well, we have to have one to go in the toilet at least. So here's the toilet match. 6 still can get a bottom end game out of it. The ship is sinking. 7. Yeah, this game's pretty much garbage now, unless we do well. Still running? Yes, it is. That alone may have saved it. Hello, old hag. 2 El Stinko the bonus balls. Taking a crap game and making it at least halfway decent. Let's see what these two add up. El Stinko 2, stunk for the pins. That's a 10 filled, also a spare. Which now means good old regular El Stinko the bonus ball. Let's see what it can give us. Man ball plus Putnam Street action. And the 8's what we got. Here we go. Crappy 6, crappy 6. The fills weren't bad. Managed to take a bottom end of average and turn it into slightly above with a 101. And pin in the pit. And it's still there. That's a first. Usually I throw a ball down there and it goes away. Alrighty. Yeah, we know the battery's weak. If I scored a 56, I would have got a free game. Game number 11. No stinkers yet. I say that to jinx it. Start with 9. another spare. It's time for El Stinko, the bonus ball. Well, the bonus B. Great ball, crap leave. Check mark in the 7 for a 5 fill. Oops. Curse of the fill. That's a 6. I gave myself a 7. Score corrected. Ball's missing. I had 1 foot worth of guide rails to get that spare. That being said, it's time once again for El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will this one be? Hello, say hi to Bob Caleri. 5 fill. Let's see if we can get rid of Bob Caleri. Almost got rid of him. 9. Oh, and that would be the half. You got a 9, then a spare, then a lousy 6, curse of the fill. First 5 making that fill, then a spare again, and then a 9, and again, first 5 making that fill. We're at 54. With a game and a half to go. Ooh, there was a pin I didn't see back there, and it fell. That's a 7. Alrighty, a 10. Three frames to get 9. Oh well, we got 8. One away from minimal acceptance. Plan B for the spare. That was one way it could work. I was going for the direct hit though. Oh boy. El Stinko the bonus ball. What will it be this time? El Stinko stinks for the leave, but a 7 fill, pretty good. Squeaked out of a curse of the fill again. Not bad, not bad. That lousy 6 frame. That 7 frame doesn't help. And the fills, those 2 fills didn't help. They left horrible leaves, but we got $1.04. Which means one more time. Yes. And if I got a 57, I would have won a free game. It seems when I do well, it gives these really crap numbers for you to match. All right, last game, frame 1. Is this what's going to normally happen? The true great collapse? I guess so. I guess it's time for the collapsing end with 6. niner. All right, the nines are helping. Staying alive with 8. Make sure it's working. Or should say that can help. Two spare fills have been goose eggs. So here's El Stinko the bonus ball. Let's see what it gives us. Oh, wait a minute, halftime. Start with a lovely 6, then a 9, and an 8 and a spare. So far, we're at 42 with El Stinko. Yep, the last game always has to end badly. 2 fill, 44 half. That somehow worked. That'll help. More than the frickin' fill. Twice Putnam Street action saved it for 10. Oh, if I get a third 10 in a row, that's a microwave turkey dinner. And here comes the great collapse again. The only good thing is, last 2 frames we need 10. Niner. So yeah, this is the great disappointment, but if we get one lousy pin, we're good. Yeah, it's not the best ending, but it ain't too bad. No stinkers on the sheet. That wrecked it. And of course that wrecked it. And that fill stunk to high heaven. But we got an 89 out of that. And now let's see if we can get our bonus match here. Show you what we're talking about. 93.89. If I got a 93, free game. Oh, that'll be it. And that'll be it from Putnam Street Lanes, Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Boy, this thing is overly sensitive. There we go. Anyway, did all right. Georgia 551 saying, hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. And remember, what happened last week was luck.